Hi everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, the 9th of October 2018. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck for today's reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of and what the energy is about. So we've got the Star, we've got the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Rods in reverse. So let's see what that means. We have the Star, which is the 17th card of the Major Arcana. Then we have a court card, the Queen of Cups, and then we have another court card, the Knight of Rods, also known as the Knight of Wands or Knight of Fire. That's in reverse. So the Star is about getting authentic with yourself. That's why she has no clothes on. It's not because the only reason, it's a symbol for really being your true, most naked self. No artifice, no protection, just really being in your birthday suit as God made you with nothing. So everything's been stripped away. And what you're doing is now, because the physical kind of stuff has been stripped away, you're not thinking about your schedule and Christmas and, the catalogs and stuff. You've gone on a retreat for a week and you've really looked at yourself. The physical stuff's gone. Now that gives you the opportunity to let go of the emotional stuff. And we all have emotional baggage. We all don't trust people, and we all have insecurities, and we all feel like we're just kind of muddling along and one day we're going to be found out, and there's a sense of fear in all of us. But often it's those fears that create the energy which is required for someone to step up on a stage or to prove to themselves that they can play a violin. Fear is useful sometimes, that it motivates certain individuals. Now, this is an opportunity to let go of emotional baggage. So in terms of the astrology, we do have a new moon in Libra. So a new moon is when the sky is pitch black, the moon is pitch black, and it's about planting seeds of intention. It's about letting go of stuff. So let go of the negative things that have hurt you and just take a moment for yourself and say, what do I want to grow in my life? I want to grow a positive relationship. That's a positive, romantic, fulfilling relationship. I'm going to plant that seed, and then I'm going to plant lots of seeds for loving friendship. That's what I want during this time. So let go of stuff that gives you the opportunity to look to the future and say, what kind of emotional, water being a symbol of how you feel, what kind of emotional landscape do I want in my future? And when you do that kind of work, you don't really notice it, but you start to shine. Because you're doing magical work here. You're working with your true spirit, your true emotion. You're manifesting. And manifesting things on planet Earth is like the magic that we always see on TV. The reason we always see magic in the occult and stuff on TV is because we know there's something bigger that can overcome this world. We just don't know what it is yet. And what it is spirit and spiritual energy and working with light and your mind and the way you think and all of that stuff. So she's just doing her thing there, and she's shining because she's manifesting what she wants. The Queen of Cups is a court card who's mastered emotional circumstances. She's mastered being depressed and overcoming that. She's been a mother. She has lost a child. She's been a grandmother. She's taking care of her husband, her children, her family, her parents, friends, everybody. She's also fallen into the trap of trying to save people and rescue them from themselves. So she's got into a relationship with a violent alcoholic because she thought she could rescue him, and she's got herself out of that relationship, and she's now mastered her emotions. So the Queen of Cups is a woman who's gone through the mill emotionally, but who's transcended that emotional stuff and has really come out on top and has said, do you know what? Some people have hurt me and beaten me and tried to keep me down, and I have let go of those people, and I have overcome those kind of influences in my life. I have let go of them by getting real with myself and saying, I don't need this. I can do this for myself. The Queen of Cups, it's so obvious when we look at her how loving and nurturing she is, but what she often forgets is to take a sip from that cup herself. She gives and gives and gives and gives, but sometimes she needs to take care of herself. The Knight of Rods, he's a hothead. He jumps into situations. Oh my God, it's so exciting. I've got to be there. Yes. On the other side, he can be dangerous. He can be angry. He can flip if something that he wanted to work out doesn't go his way. He can throw his toys out of the pram and really stomp his feet and say, I'm so angry. That's in reverse. So that's not on the table today, that kind of behavior. What we've got is much deeper behavior. We've got the Star here and the Queen of Cups. So we've got very feminine energy. And remember that the new moon in Libra, that's air. That's masculine energy. That's about balancing things and pulling in energy which is going to connect you to other people. And have a look at that video. I don't want to go into too much details, but it's a weird kind of connection because Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is in retrograde at the moment. So things are kind of upside down, twisted, topsy-turvy. So the cards here are saying, if you want to make the most out of your day and you want to have the best day possible, let go of emotional baggage, look to the future, take care of yourself, and once you do that, you may even get a glimpse of your own shine, of your own magnificence. You may be able to see it from a different angle, a different perspective. The best thing you can achieve is try and film yourself sometime and just look at it. Look at how you appear. And it feels uncomfortable first time you hear yourself on tape or you watch yourself. It's an uncomfortable feeling for most people. But see a bit of it and see how unique you are and really how special you are. Take care of yourself today. There's no anger or anything like that. I think where you're oscillating from is between letting go of your own emotional stuff, wanting to take care of other people, being really authentic and doing your best. What I feel the cards are saying is don't go down the route of helping other people too much because they're very much removed from you at the moment. Focus instead on yourself and that balance between the negative emotional and the potential wonderful, marvelous, sparkling stardom that you can achieve. So it's about balance, and you can achieve that only if you take care of yourself and you make yourself the priority today. So me isn't bad today. It's really important that you find your inner balance. And it's an opportunity to find a remarkable balance internally, which you may have never had before. And balance can equal contentment. And who doesn't want peace of mind? We all want that. That's what every spiritual path is about. Getting peace of mind at the end of the day. Number-wise, we've got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... 1 and 9 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is about being a leader, being in charge, doing things independently. Numero uno. Charity begins at home. Put yourself first. Help yourself out first. It's, like they say on on the flights. You know, when the oxygen mask drops, put it on your face first and then help the children. Even though you want to take care of everyone else first, you got to put the mask on your own face and then you can put it on other people's. Now, that does not mean anything to do with flying or flying disasters. I don't mean to include that at all. So if you're flying today, don't worry. I meant that as an example. It's really you first and then other people. Because it's not a particularly simple day. It's a day that takes a little bit of doing. So you have to, it's going to be a little bit of work and an effort to maintain that emotional equilibrium, but you can do it. But one is being in charge. So make sure that you have a sense of autonomy here, that you're able to say, I'm going to do it this way, and that if you are powerless and that if you are absolutely unable to take charge of things and you're being told what to do, the water side of things actually softens that a bit. So again, if you don't have the luxury of saying, okay, well, I'm just not going to work today and not take orders and not do my job, if you do have to have responsibilities like that, then you can do that. And when you have free time, look at what's going on internally. And also, there's no anger there. There's an acceptance of your responsibilities, and then also the ability to kind of do all of this on top of what you do during the day. I wouldn't practice this kind of emotional letting go and being positive and negative. I wouldn't practice that on other people. I would keep that a private process that you do by yourself. So try and be as neutral and as fair and balanced towards others today as possible. So I hope you have a great day. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.